Welcome back. Joining us now is In Focus health correspondent Linord Moudou. What do you have for us today, Linord?
Well, Vincent, imagine this, a tree that will meet many of your nutritional and medicinal needs. This unique tree grows in many places in Asia, Africa, Latin America, the Caribbean, and Oceania. Take a look. They call it the miracle tree. The moringa tree, which grows mainly in tropical and subtropical regions, is used by many for both food and medicine. Malita Chiwere is a moringa tree farmer in Malawi.
When dried in a cool place, we use its powder as medicine and we eat its leaves as a relish. My family is fit and my grandchildren are fit and healthy now.
In Arusha, Tanzania, Sebastian Msapala and his wife have made the unique tree the source of their livelihood. Msapala is an herbal medicine researcher.
Moringa is peculiar in the sense that every part of the tree is beneficial. The flowers, the leaves, the roots, the bark, the seed cake, everything is beneficial for nutrition and herbal, for human and animals.
The moringa tree is said to help manage or cure many diseases, including diabetes, intestinal fever, and skin diseases. This Arusha resident says he has experienced some of the health benefits.
I once used moringa seed products and they helped me so much. They solved my stomach problems within 1 week.
With the biological name Moringa oleifera, the moringa tree has been used in some developing countries to combat malnutrition, especially among infants and nursing mothers. In a recent study published in 2012 in the Journal of Pharmaceutical and Bioallied Sciences, researchers in Nigeria investigated the potential of the seed, flower, and leaf of Moringa oleifera. They say the multi-purpose plant could play a role in the management of sickle cell disease. Sebastian and his wife collaborated with Tanzania-based company Action for Natural Medicine to conduct some research. He has been operating his business since 2008.
We process different products such as Moringa oleifera seed, Moringa leaf powder, Moringa seed oil, the Moringa root powder, the Moringa seed kernel.
Sebastian's workforce includes the farmers who supply the raw materials as well as those who distribute the product. Although business is not always smooth, he says he is determined to persevere and provide lasting health and nutrition solutions to his customers. And to tell us more about the moringa tree, we are joined via Skype by Dr. Jed Fahey from the Johns Hopkins University School of Medicine in Baltimore, Maryland. Dr. Fahey, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Now, you started to work on the moringa tree 15 years ago. Can you tell us about all these claims? Is it really nutritionally complete as it is said to be?
It is. It, of course, as you know, has been called the miracle tree, and there are many testaments to its nutritional properties. Unfortunately, there are a lot of fallacies out there, and there are a lot of medicinal and health properties that have not been rigorously proven, at least by Western medicine standards. But it indeed is very rich in vitamins, minerals, proteins, highly digestible proteins, very bioavailable, and phytochemicals. And compared to various other plants like spinach and other green leafy vegetables, you know, it may not be all that much better, but one of its advantages is that it thrives in the dryland tropics, the arid regions of the world, areas where there is great malnutrition, and the leaves are available at times when most other vegetation has succumbed to drought. So in addition, as you've heard already, the leaves can be easily dried and they do retain much of their nutritional profile. So great advantages, not as much in terms of their actual composition compared to some other great plant foods, but in terms of availability.
So is it validated by the conventional medicine or is it considered alternative medicine?
Well, it's all in the eyes of the beholder. You know, for many years now, the popularity of moringa has been growing. I attributed a lot of that to exposure by sort of unscrupulous profiteers on the internet. On the other hand, there is an immense body of anecdotal evidence for its, for example, its anti-diabetic properties and its protective ability against malnutrition, both as a weaning food and, for instance, with things like HIV, AIDS-related wasting. So there's overwhelming anecdotal again, in the Western medical tradition to prove some of these points.
And in 10 seconds, what should people look for when they are on the internet? It seems to be booming on the internet quickly.
Well, it is. I mean, there are indications for which it's good. Nutritionally, it's very potent. We've shown that it's potent as an antibiotic against Helicobacter pylori, which causes ulcers and stomach cancer, but there have not been clinical trials to validate that. It may be protective against a variety of diseases due to its nutritional and phytochemical content.
Okay.
Don't believe the stories that say it'll cure everything.
Okay, sure. And Professor Fahey, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
And that's our Africa Health Network report for today. For more health news and developments, be sure to visit our website, africahealthnetwork.com. Back to you.
Well, thank you very much for joining us today, Linord. Be sure to watch for Linord Moudou every Tuesday and Thursday for the latest health news in Africa, right here on In Focus.